What's good, Lakers Nation? Today's Monday, December 18th, and then we took an L to the Knicks, 114-109. Let's get into the game, y'all. Let's talk about it. If you're new to the page, new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, and hit that bell so you get a notification whenever we drop all type of Lakers content, man. But the first quarter of this game, y'all, started like how damn near every first quarter has gone for us so far this season, where we allowed the opposing team to score anywhere from 35 to 40 points, putting ourselves in a early hole that is hard for us to fight our way out of, man. Julius Randle came out early imposing as well, had 10 points in that first quarter. But that wasn't a difference maker to me. Difference maker to me was Emmanuel Quickly, who came off the bench and in 5 minutes in that first quarter had 11 points. Bro literally did not miss a shot in that first quarter, while the Lakers struggled to hit any shots in that first. Second was the complete opposite. The Knicks went 1 of 8 from the three-point line for a horrific 12% for the three-point line, while the Lakers kind of brought themselves back into this game by outscoring the Knicks by 9. Third quarter, Lakers put themselves right back into that hole by getting outscored by 10, playing out of character. This team is a big team. This team has had success acting like the trees that they are, dominating in the paint, not shooting three-pointers. As a matter of fact, the Lakers are 24th in the NBA for three-point percentage. And what do they do this third quarter? They try to shoot the lights out. And what do? They definitely did not shoot the lights out because they don't have shooters. They don't have the personnel to do this. So I don't understand why you would play to your weakness and not to your strength. This allowed the Knicks to get a lot of long rebounds and easy fast break points. Darvin Ham, boy, oh boy, Darvin Ham, this man just absolutely refused to make the right adjustments. He kept running this horrific zone in the second half that the Knicks and Jalen Brunson were honestly toasting us with, and he just refused to make the adjustments. And if he'd make the adjustments, it'd be 10 points too late. He refused to play LeBron and Anthony Davis, quite literally the two most dominant players in the league. Quite literally, the most dominant player in the league is a LeBron James and Anthony Davis pick and roll. And for whatever reason, Darvin Ham refused to play these guys together, kept giving Anthony Davis minutes by himself, kept giving LeBron James minutes by himself. And right now, with this team, with the supporting cast that we have, it just simply is not enough. You need these two guys in there together. In this game, the Knicks ended up scoring 62 points in the paint. Darvin Ham, what did he do? No adjustments. The adjustments came way too late. Then came the fourth quarter, man. Then came the fourth quarter where Jalen Brunson got to work. Ended up scoring 11 points in that fourth quarter, only missed 3 shots the entire quarter. And honestly, he kept getting the switch on Austin Reeves every single time down court. Go ahead and go back and watch that game. You're going to see Cam Reddish is going to pick up Jalen Brunson right about at half court. Jalen Brunson's going to get that pick from RJ Barrett. He's going to get the switch onto Austin Reeves, and he's going to get him on an island, and he's just going to absolutely cook him because Austin Reeves is not the greatest defender. But my issue is, as a coach, when you see what's going on, when you see the fact that they're scoring 62 points in the paint and they're killing you in the paint, you need to make the adjustments. When you see that one of your players is a defensive liability, you need to make the adjustments. So whether it's take him out, whether it's to send the double earlier, whether whatever it may be, you need to make that adjustment. And Darvin Ham just simply kept standing there with his hands in his pocket for all 48 minutes, watching the Lakers get killed in the paint, watching Austin Reeves get cooked on the island by Jalen Brunson in that fourth quarter. Really, and that's kind of what gave us up this game. But I do want to give some credit to the Knicks, though, because they did have 3 players who scored 20 or more. Like I mentioned, they had Julius Randle, who had 27 points, 13 rebounds. He had a double-double. One of my ex-favorite Lakers. We had Jalen Brunson, who scored 29 points. At least he didn't go off for a 50-burger like he did on the Suns. And had Emmanuel Quickly, who had 20 points. But as far as the Lakers, y'all, I just feel like Anthony Davis should have been more aggressive. There was no Mitchell Robinson out there. Their backup big was Isaiah Hartenstein, who, honestly, no disrespect to him, respectfully, should be no matchup to a player like Anthony Davis, a top 75 player. But what does AD do? What does the Lakers do? They allow 62 points in the paint, and Isaiah Hartenstein gets 17. That's right, 17 rebounds, and 7 of those 17 are offensive rebounds. Do you realize how detrimental that is to a team trying to get back into the game? Remind you, the Lakers got outscored in that first quarter, already 35-27. They also got outscored in the third quarter, 33-22. So they're fighting an uphill battle. You cannot be letting the other team get second chance points when you're already fighting an uphill battle. I simply do not understand why the Lakers did not play to their strength and decided to actually play to their weakness. They wanted to be a three-point shooting team when, again, we're 24th in the league for three-point shooting. We need to stick to what works. And what works is banging inside, going inside, giving the ball to AD in the low post, especially when you have the mismatch of Isaiah Hartenstein. Darvin Ham real questionable, man. He's been on the hot seat for a minute with me, man. But every game that goes on, I am just starting to see how bad and how worse and worse and worse these rotations are getting. The lack of adjustments, like I mentioned, did not play LeBron and AD together enough. There is no reason as to why there should be 5 minutes left in this game and Anthony Davis is sitting on the bench when, again, we are getting out-rebounded. We are getting killed in the paint by Isaiah Hartenstein. No reason at all Anthony Davis should be sitting on the bench with 5 minutes left. No reason at all Austin Reeves should be able to be a defensive liability over and over and over and over. At some point as a coach, you got to change up the schemes. There's no reason why Jalen Brunson should be killing our zone over and over and over and him doing absolutely nothing about it. Honestly, Lakers Nation, I hate this loss because this was a game that we could have definitely won. Came down to some little dumb mistakes that came from at the top or from Darvin Ham, but all the way down to the bottom of some of our players. But I really hate it because now we got a tough road trip coming up, y'all. We got the Bulls, we got Minnesota, we got the Celtics, we got Thunder, then we got Minnesota again, all on the road. That's going to be a tough one, y'all. So you really want to get these easy ones. But you know what? Can't cry over spilled milk. Let's get it done next game, y'all. We got the Bulls next.